Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys liked, what is it, episode 5 of All Stars 11 Tournament of Champions. Today, I'm going to show you how I achieved my banana woman, my banana lady look from the how-to challenge. So let's get right into it. But first, special shout out, Lux Queen. If you would like to learn how to become a gorgeous rotten banana lady with a cherry baby, just keep watching. I'm gonna use a plumping NYX foundation. What is it? Primer? Primer. For the main reason that it's yellow and today's look is yellow. Sometimes it's just fun to do things. I've done a lot of yellow looks recently. I'm almost out of product, but we are getting this tutorial done, baby. Let us pray. Okay. I'm reaching in. I loved the concept of this challenge, a how-to video. What a crazy day. We're coming off hot from last week. I've got 3 points. Did I think anyone was going to give me an MVQ point? No, I did not. I think it's hard not to give it to your partner because we really had to bond quickly with that other person. I want to be kind of a bruised banana, like kind of a rotten banana. She's at the end of her life. Oh, and you know what? I have to go find a white cream. Could you wait? Give me 1 second. So I'm just taking a white mirror cream. Adding those to my highlight points. I loved this challenge. Doing the storyboard was so fun. You know, I am of the time where we had to be doing digital drag. We had to be creating this content. So I felt right at home in, you know, directing, creative directing a whole little movie. I mean, a lot of the stuff, props and stuff, that's just all things in my closet. Yeah. My workroom outfit, my little black leather onesie. It was so funny because I was fully ready to come in and have not been in the top for the challenge. And then that was going to be the start of my villain origin story. Then I won the challenge. This is so fun because we're having table talks with Rue. We're actually one-on-one with our mother. You're like, do not bore this woman. Because she will take it personally. She will not forget that you're boring. And I think my favorite thing that she said to me was like, didn't you win your season? We talked about Di a little bit. We talked about my amazing body. Princess Beefcake wants to know, who am I dying to make over from my 2 casts? If I had to choose a girl from season 12, it would probably be, I mean, I would like to make over anyone from season 12. If you're watching, just know that. My cast members, I love you so much. I would say maybe Jan. I think it would be really fun to do Jan. I would just love to see her impression of me. I would love to see Jan do an impression of me in full crystal mug. And then I would love to go and watch her perform in New York in that same makeup. And as far as my cast member from All Stars 11, Morphine Love Dion. She's already the face of the season, but I think if we put my face on her, she would hate it, and I would like that. Cash Monet Drag wants to know if I miss Missouri. There are definitely some things I miss about Missouri. Get Dusted being the number 1. I really miss doing Get Dusted and having my drag family working on a new project every month and being really passionate about growing as an artist. That was so fun. So I definitely miss my scene back in Springfield. Otherwise, I love LA. I love the weather. I love the friends that I found here. I love that I can get a call on a random Wednesday and go to the Abbey and watch RuPaul DJ. Oh, I don't know what's going on, you guys. Very cute. OMG, you guys. I didn't record any of the black, but basically I did my eyebrows. I added the liner on my eye. And I let April Carry On know that my favorite colors are green number 1, purple, pink. And now translucent neutral set. So now we're into filming our little how-to video, and this was actually so hard. I was so grateful that I had a storyboard made up and that I knew like the shots that I needed, because you know, sometimes you like, if you're getting wet, you have to film that at the end because you don't want to be wet in the middle of, like, you have to know when you're doing everything. Oh my goodness, the pit crew. I had a feeling that they did not tell these boys that they were going to be acting. So I had to get them in the zone. I had to be like, no, you would be more excited than that. But it was so fun. They definitely took direction well. I loved making them feel overwhelmed. I loved being overwhelmed in the challenge. I loved having all the help of everyone to make my little movie come to life. I had talked to production about wanting to be covered in ice cream, but knowing that that could melt on set. I've like worked doing food photography, not super involved, but like witnessed it. And I knew that they used mashed potatoes as ice cream because it doesn't melt and it like keeps the perfect little scoop shape. They dropped mashed potatoes on me. It's not real ice cream. It was mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes. Ooh, okay, let's see. Back to your questions. Gabriel Serpam wants to know if there's any character that just absolutely screams Crystal Method. Their name's Kefka, Kefka from Final Fantasy VI. And I think that's always constantly what I'm striving to look like. Okay, this is more based on like, I like his vibe and his makeup and maybe not necessarily his personality, other than that he's really unhinged and chaotic. But Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter. I just love his little cheeks, and that might be the only thing that's like super crystal about him. I just think he's adorable. I've kind of just gone through and packed yellow over where I already had placed it just to really saturate it. I've got this really great sugar pill palette that is fully taped over, but it's sugar pill. And you can pick whatever colors you want. This is what I've got loaded in. And I'm going to take this brown. Faye King My Way wants to know, is there a movie that I think everyone should see? Okay, well, first of all, I think we should all definitely see Howl's Moving Castle. That's one of my favorites. And then you know what's actually such a good movie, one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see, and it has Lee Pace in it, who we love. The Fall. You gotta see The Fall. I would call it a film, not a movie. Oh, and then what's that movie with like, there's this French film that's like animated that has these little aliens. Fantastic Planet. And it's like kind of dark, kind of fun, very quirky. We love the little outfits that the aliens dress the humans up in. I would totally wear those clothes in drag. This is just because I love you. We're gonna get up close. And I'm just taking this brown and really adding a bunch. I'll probably add I think it's going to go into the headpiece a little bit too much, but I'm okay with it. It was very easy to wash. It got covered in mashed potatoes and chocolate syrup, and they gave it back to me and they said, here you go, doll. Here's your messy banana. Oh my gosh, I swear they were trying to keep my little cherry baby as well. I was like, where is she? They're like, oh, we thought you were leaving it here with us. I was like, I would never. How are we basically done? What you missed is that I left and played Fortnite for like 2 hours and now I'm back. I'm gonna dust all this away so we can focus on highlighter. So that means I need my setting spray. Oh my god, I didn't record myself. Put it under my eyes like so. I put it here, on there, here, here. And then we're gonna like, I think we're gonna like, doo-doo. Meg Motts wants to know, does my drag persona let me express anything that everyday life doesn't? I kind of dress crazy even if I'm not in drag. I don't think it's crazy, but I think a lot of people are afraid to incorporate color into their stuff. I feel like I'm always seeing so much black and gray, and I guess that's fine if you're not trying to bring attention to yourself, but I'm over that part of my life. I've accepted the fact that I'm a little unique. I love getting strange looks on the street from strangers. It doesn't bother me at all. And usually I'm like getting compliments. People are like, oh my God, you're so fun. I love how yellow you are. So I would say like perhaps I'm a little bit more assertive of my needs and wants when I'm in drag. Now I'm going to go in and buff it with the brown. The soft gay wants to know what my gender is. Ooh, the question on everybody's lips. Well, I can't say too much. Iestia23 wants to know, do you like Bosco? Yes, I do. I have like 3 magic decks that I've never played, just in hopes that maybe Bosco will ask me to play with her one day. I used to play that in Boy Scouts. Let's curl those lashes. And Hipster Pictures wants to know if I ever finished playing Hades and if I've ever gotten around to Hades 2. Well, guess what, Hipster Pictures? I had so much fun playing Hades 2, and I got through it so much faster, and I think it's just because I prefer playing as a girl. I got so good at that one, finished it, beat it, and now I'm back to Hades 1. But I still think this game is harder. I think Hades 1 is like actually harder, or I don't know. I have made it harder for myself. But my favorite thing about these games is the lore of Greek mythology, because I used to love all of that when I was growing up. We love gods. We love mythical, magical. I love this NYX Black Thick Crayon. Oh! You just want to make sure you irritate your eyes a bit. Let's put on the brown lipstick. This is a Jason Wu. It's a honey fluff lipstick in Luminous, and this was gifted to me, and thank goodness, because I would never think to buy a brown lipstick. In the episode, we're all getting ready for the runway, and I am a chicken. When we were getting ready on camera, I didn't want everyone to like see my beak right away, so I kind of like waited till they were done filming us for that segment, and then I was like having too much fun just talking and playing that I ran out of time, and I had to do my little beak so fast. I feel like the chicken is so scary. Ugh. Gina Garchon is our guest judge. And if y'all don't know Showgirls, my biggest regret of this episode was that I didn't do the Showgirls hands. So devastated. Literally, like I had a whole plan of it for the performance, but then like when the moment came, I totally blanked. My favorite thing about Gina being there was she turned it out. She looked amazing, and she probably just had that. She was like, yes, of course, I'll just wear my crown with jewels. She was so sweet. She was having so much fun being there. Whenever the lip sync was about to happen, she was like, wait, what do I do? And Carson was just like, just watch and have fun and cheer. And she loved it. I loved performing for her. This lip sync was so chaotic. Do you ever forget that you're filming a TV show and you need to be visible by the cameras and not stand behind your competitors' flags? Has that ever happened to you? It's all about learning. Toph Guzman wants to know if I'll be posting my season 11 runways. This is actually a huge breakthrough for me because my original season, I did not really post any of my looks. I just reshared the video footage of what you guys saw on TV. But don't worry, this time I'm prepared. As you saw, I posted my butter runway, very beautiful. Me and Aura just posted our duo girl group pictures. We just took some time away while we were doing press to go do pictures. I'm so glad we did. And I've got more things in the works. Of course, you're going to see TikToks. You're going to see YouTube videos. You're going to be tired of these looks by the end of the season. Don't worry, I got you. Ocha20307 wants to know what country I want to visit next. Definitely Japan. I want to go to Japan really, really bad. I feel like I would be able to find a bunch of fun clothes and get like a bunch of inspiration. Sexy Captcha wants to know if there is an impossible outfit or a look that I haven't gotten a chance to do yet. And I haven't been to a Comic-Con or like cosplayed, but I know that I would kill a Dark Magician look. I want to do a Dark Magician look so bad. I think if me and Rock'em Sakura from my season went to Comic-Con together, I would be Dark Magician. She would be Dark Magician girl. Beauty by Bregan wants to know if I have any advice out there for people wanting to find a signature mug or style. And to that I say, try things that you would never want to try. Switch up your proportions so much that you just have a new understanding of your face. Because each time you do that and push it, you will find things from each of these looks that you like. And then you can incorporate that into the daily. Okay, we are at a really good place. I am going to throw on my lashes, the headpiece, and we'll come back with my little crazy banana woman. And just like that, you're a rotten banana woman with a cherry baby. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for your questions. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe so that we can keep having fun together. And I'll see you soon. Woo!